All right, our next guest is ready to go. Man, we've had so many people here in the studio, and we saved the rock and roll for last because it's rock and roll time late in the show. Yeah. But we're happy to have him here this morning performing at the TLA tonight. Please welcome Andrew W.K.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, sir. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah. As I said, rock and roll time, early in the morning. Difficult.
You build up to it. Yeah, you build up. It's sort of a way of calibrating your system. And it has been quite a lineup. I've been enjoying the preview tweets and posts that you guys have been putting up. So I feel very privileged to be included in such an illustrious group of folks.
It is pretty amazing. But, yeah, there's been a great deal of excitement about you. And you have a very loyal fan base. And that's got to be very rewarding, right?
Well, we're all in this party together, and I certainly don't take it for granted that there are other folks that identify with this celebratory attitude, and we're all looking for the same thing, that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of joy, that kind of party fuel that helps you get through each day and make the most of it.
Well, listen, I think it is a huge badge of honor when you have reached a point in your career when you've actually become a Halloween costume.
Yes, and I designed it that way to make it very easy. As you can see, anyone can find a white T-shirt. The white jeans can be a little harder to find, but they're not always that hard. Even painter's pants will do if you don't have anything else. And, yeah, you throw on a wig and a bloody nose, and you're good to go.
But generally, you go with denim for the pants?
I do.
White denim?
Yes, the denim is durable, and I need durability. I need support. I need that harder, thicker fabric.
And denim absolutely serves that bill. So.
It does. It really does.
The costume is cool enough that people in the know, you can kind of say, okay, they know. And other people have no clue. So you can break up the crowd immediately.
Yes. It's a litmus test for partiers.
Right.
Yeah. I used to wear white pants all the time when I was
Did you?
Yes.
You and Mr. Rourke.
They weren't denim. They were just like, whatever kind of fabric, cotton or something like that. But
I can't because like 9 times out of 10 I'm walking around with skid marks and I just
that's
can't
the point.
let them.
That's the whole point. Those are the hard-earned party stains. You got to showcase those proudly.
They're like bruises, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. We wanted to welcome somebody else here into the studio because she's a massive fan. She produces our afternoon show, so she came in very, very early for this. Sarah Parker is here with us this morning.
Hi.
And Sarah made it a point to be here nice and early in the morning. What is it you love about Andrew W.K.?
Oh my gosh, the fact that he is so very positive, especially nowadays. So many crappy things are happening in this world, right? You look at the news and you just get upset, but Andrew is the shining light of positivity. So I'm thinking that perhaps you should explain what partying means to you, because someone who's not familiar with Andrew WK might think that's just drinking all the time. So what does partying mean to you?
Well, it certainly could mean drinking all the time for someone. I'm not really here to tell someone what it is. I guess I chose that word because I thought it was actually something that everyone did understand, that everyone was familiar with that. It didn't take a lot of explanation or elaboration, that a 4-year-old or a 94-year-old, or I should say a 93-year-old or a 33-year-old, they all understand in some way how to enjoy the fact that they're not dead. And that's really the beginning and the end of the party mindset. You can apply it as vastly or as simply as possible.
There's a great video of Andrew. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, you can find it. He's being interviewed, and the interviewer is asking a pretty long, drawn-out question. And in that time, Andrew's face contorts into a scowl of sorts, and then you answer the question very quickly. And it's hilarious. It's got over like 3 million views. But are you, faces? Is that something you were always good at as a kid? Were you making
Gurning?
Yeah.
Yeah, hamming it up. I mean, the face is a very fun thing if you can control it. I don't have complete control. I think in that video you're talking about, maybe some kind of demon took control of my face. But
very much so.
Let them have at it.
Let them out.
Yeah, let them have their fun with my face.
You seem to be obsessed with pizza.
Well, who isn't, really? I mean, even the person who hates pizza the most, they still are engaged in the phenomenon.
You have a guitar look like a pizza slice.
I have a pizza slice guitar.
Which is pretty badass.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you to the great folks at ESP Guitars for making it for me.
Yeah, very nice.
And we just made another one, too.
Yeah, a taco guitar, right?
That's right. Yes. Literally, it's just days old. It's still a very fresh. Yeah, I've only played it, I think, maybe 5 times now on stage. We just got it during this tour.
Okay. Hey, Andrew, with your signature look, the whites and the bloody nose, did the bloody nose happen by accident at some point, and then you were like, hey, that looks kind of cool?
That was part of the initial vision I was presented with, so I executed that in a rather painful way, but I have gotten bloody noses on stage by accident, much to my dismay.
Right.
Most of them were accidentally self-inflicted, meaning I kicked myself in my own face. When I was trying to do a very impressive high kick in New Orleans, for example, I saw a friend in the crowd I hadn't seen in years. I said, I'm going to really blow his mind. I'm going to do the highest kick of all. And it was so high that I almost kicked through my own head.
Wow.
But I got a bloody nose. I did break my nose that night as well, which, as you can imagine, is rather painful. But the adrenaline got going and the blood started flowing, and people thought it was all just part of the show.
Hey, listen, man, thanks for getting up early and stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about partying.
Of course. Have a great time in Philadelphia. Andrew WK, friend.